The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Oh, little weed, you know.
It's the Weedsmen Potcast Nugget.
Zippity what?
Ready to drop the bass? Let's drop the bass.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean?
All the random stuff that didn't fit in Friday's show you'll find here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man. You got a joint?
Got a little bit of refly smell on your breath?
What that mean?
Please, just give me my weed, all right?
Yeah, how many guys got on Grindr looking for a hoagie?
Yeah,
I know, right?
This guy.
Hey, this isn't for sandwiches. Like
They're delicious sandwiches.
from Bellacino's.
Yeah. I was like, dude, why do you sound so like interested in the sandwich?
Yeah,
It's like,
Rob's
you really-
like
come
looking
on.
for some hot meat, at least 12 inches.
Yep, preferably Italian.
Yeah. Do you go up to 18 inches?
Oil and vinegar upon request.
So they still call him Diva in there.
Extra mayonnaise. I have a new guilty pleasure on Google Music.
What's that?
This station called Classic Feel Good Pop.
I haven't given any of the stations a shot.
It's bright, sunny. But the thing is, it's because it's from the sweet spot in music, in my opinion. Bright, sunny, catchy pop tunes from the late 60s through the early 2000s.
Okay. Hit me. It's going to play Fine Young Cannibals.
That's supposed to be
Christopher.
Stand By.
Drives me crazy. There was a teacher that we used to make fun of, this really old teacher, and she would constantly say, okay, fine. Okay, fine, class. Turn to chapter 12 in your books. Okay, fine.
Does that make you think when you hear Fine
And
Young
we would.
Cannibals?
This song was out at the time, and we would sing it. I remember singing it with a kid in shop class, making fun of that teacher. I'm sorry, I was just ashing at Rob. That was a fake out pass.
Take out.
And so we would sing the chorus. It drives me crazy. Okay, fine.
Third grade humor?
Junior high.
Junior high, oh.
And I don't hate that song. I had that album. I had that Fine Young Cannibals album. And Good Thing is still a good song. I'll stand by that.
Well,
This
we had
song can
Mr.
suck
Allen.
my dick.
Well, I said,
This song is like The River.
ha. Like Bob Dylan's Kid.
This song is like
It's one hit song.
Canadian rock station.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck yeah! I'll take Carole King any day. I love that shit.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the
This is, I'll have to compile. I don't know what it would be, like a top 50 albums of all time.
I don't know. This might be Slacks buying music to me.
Yeah, I don't know. There's certain things like there's certain things that can overcome their bad memories.
I posted on social media the other day that I would like to thank Prince's relatives for cashing in so quickly with the streaming music services.
Oh, yeah.
Was the body even cold before they were like, yeah, Spotify,
Right.
iTunes?
It might even be Motive.
Yeah, I know, right? What else we got? Oh, wow.
Huh. I think I'm stumped on this one.
There's a movie that came out in the 90s where I believe Huey Lewis and Gwyneth Paltrow did a duet of this song. Oh. I don't want to look that up.
Away from here.
You have to have heard this song.
Yes, I have.
Don't be confused. The way is clear.
I can, oh, yeah. I know this song now.
This is not a one-night stand, baby.
Let this play. Or I assault all of your ears.
I just let this play and then put on Gwyneth Paltrow. I'd be okay with that. D'Angelo. Was it D'Angelo that did a cover of this song? I think it was.
I mean, I could totally hear that. Is that her from like the Royal Tannenbaums?
No, she doesn't have enough eyeliner. Did you know that? What's his name? The director of all those movies, Royal Tannenbaums, and
Wes Anderson.
Yeah, Wes Anderson has a website where he's selling all replicas of all the costumes used in his movies, and you can buy like even set pieces and shit too. The guy that I work with bought one of the red jogging suits, the Adidas.
The tracksuits?
Yeah, the tracksuit.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little pricey. He's like, I got a tracksuit for $180. I'm like, it's fucking Adidas. He probably would have paid like almost that at Foot Locker. Maybe $80. Okay, maybe he paid more than twice what you'd normally pay. It is kind of weird though. Out of all the pieces that you could buy, you buy the one that is branded with something that you can buy anywhere. Literally. I mean, I don't know if they were. I don't think they were currently in production with all red tracksuits. Yow! Man, this is like.
Oh, this is
almost
this
like
is the Caucasian version, my friend. We'd like to take
this is
song,
so bland that it tips over into offensive.
Take a song, suck all of the soul out of it.
Yeah.
Listen, it's 1996. We need something that we can play in Starbucks.
Right. They're bringing King of the Hill back now.
Right on. Netflix.
Updated? Like Bobby's
Amazon,
older?
New episodes.
I am not sure. Let's see. Talks began
Comedy
between
Central
Fox.
Run Out
This is CBR had a story about top 15, of course, shows that are being rebooted, cartoons rather. But hey, Mike Judge is going to be involved. Then bring it on. Let's see what I think. No details on that one yet. Magic School Bus is also on this list.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you watch the Magic School
Yes,
Bus?
I did.
When you were a kid, or had you seen it as an adult? I don't know how long it's been around.
Yeah, I was.
Right.
I mean, I was like a teenager at the time when I saw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like fairly recent. I remember my kids watching some of it, but it's hard to tell with these animated shows. Some of them have been out for 20 years, and some of them are brand new. Hey Arnold. I mean, that's definitely more recent, right?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Rocko's Modern Life is a great show.
That show was awesome. That show was hilarious. That show was
to me,
way underrated.
That show picked up where Ren and Stimpy left off after their first run.
Exactly.
Muppet Babies? Sure. As long as they're not telling sex jokes. I think I'm fine with it. DuckTales.
All right. Woo. One of the best theme songs ever created in the history of man.
Thundercats. Ho.
Oh.
Carmen Sandiego.
What in the world?
Inspector Gadget. Haven't they already done like at least one, or was that or those movies?
I think they did a movie of it.
They did a couple.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick. It was a piece of shit.
Yeah, the Matthew Broderick one. Wild Thornberries is another one. I mean, that's more 90s, so I was into Pussy. So. Rugrats with the great theme, and most of the music written by Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo. Same guy who scored a lot of Wes Anderson films.
It's no DuckTales theme song.
Oh, wait, and we mentioned him once before. Ren and Stimpy are on the list.
Nice.
Now, we know that they did a revival of it, what was it, maybe about a decade or so after the first run of Ren and Stimpy. And they said, let's tailor it more for adults. And it was literally Ren and Stimpy making dick jokes, innuendo, gay jokes. I mean, it was borderline homophobic. And it came off as like, what the fuck is this? Who asked for this? If you think about Ren and Stimpy, it was one of those shows where everybody got it, you know? Everybody enjoyed it. The kids got the booger jokes, and that was fine. And there was still plenty of humor in there for mom and dad, too.
It's not the right one. Someone trying to do it. I'll not abide by this.
I love that song.
Yeah, the other one has a lot more. The original has a lot more slapback echo on it, like that 50s style. Was it just end theme? The Jetsons are also coming back.
Why? Oh, this was the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does the music for this? Anyway.
Some guy.
Some dude.
Some dude.
Also, Animaniacs is coming back.
Nice.
Out of all of those shows, I can see Animaniacs being the most successful. And by successful, I mean the easiest to adapt to current format and humor and everything. The one most likely to appeal to our current generation and do a good job of paying tribute to the original.
Animaniacs is, for me, is the only cartoon that transitioned from middle school to high school with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in high school watching this shit, and
the rest of them all fell by the wayside. This one stayed there.
I remember seeing the episode where they did the music video of Particle Man. I was like, they might be giants. Like, this show's amazing.
I think it was because Animaniacs translated to being high.
Yeah. I think
you could watch it and still laugh.
I think it was very specific. While Warner Brothers has a history of this too. When you go back and look at, I mean, some of the original Warner Brothers cartoons are so raw that they can't even be broadcast now. There was what would have been subtle at the time is not so subtle these days. Humor that, you know, some people would find offensive, but there was adult jokes in there. You know, there was slapstick for the kids.
Insane. Pinky and the Brainy.
And that
was this really extended 12-inch version?
This really leaned into that. I mean, they were making jokes about the Beatles.
Yes. Yeah, because isn't what's his name, Wacko? Isn't his voice kind of like a fucking crazy version of like John Lennon and Ringo?
Yeah.
That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
I just thought he sounded like Ringo.
It's quite the lengthy theme. Every theme sounds lengthy to me now. Like, this is like a fucking song.
That's what made the album.
Those are the facts.
Remember, that changed every week.
Yeah, it did.
There's a different line every week.
Have you heard the story about the mad pooper in Denver?
No.
You can't not tell me now.
They've only got a blurry picture of her. It's like citing the a Yeti. It's like the abominable snowman.
It's a woman?
There's a woman.
What?
Yes.
Twist!
Yeah.
I was for sure like, this is a man.
This
is an adult male.
I mean, I don't know what the neighborhood is like that she's running around in, but this was reported from Colorado Springs.
Hey, first
Colorado
of all,
Springs is a pretty nice place, right?
Kudos. Normally the hacky local news headlines, usually generally kind of lame, but kudos, first of all, to this headline.
Police search for mad pooper who dumps and runs.
I mean, come on, that's great.
Yeah, there is actually local news footage. I think we should.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to hear a 40-year-old white woman talk about human feces.
We're getting into award-winning podcasting right now.
Family says they want a woman to stop defecating in their neighborhood.
I knew that.
The family says for the past 7 weeks, this woman has gone to the bathroom in her yard. They say they've caught her in the act and told her to stop, but she hasn't. Police are investigating.
Why is it just their yard?
It's just their...
Like, she's out jogging.
It's just their yard?
And...
maybe that's the turn.
It was pointed out that there is, like, just a block away, there's public restrooms available. I mean, I can understand one time where somebody gets themselves into a situation where it's got to happen. You know, you're doing some weird diet, some kind of high fiber shit, had too many protein bars. I don't know what does it to you. And you find yourself having to take a shit in the middle of a neighborhood. Once.
Hey, I know someone who did have to do that, and he went behind somebody's garage where he wouldn't be seen.
I think all of us have had to do it.
I know a couple people that have done it. I'm pretty sure you know one of them.
And that's the same person I'm talking about. Joe, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Back when he used to have to dig ditches for the electric company.
No, he's told me plenty of stories about stuff like that.
He had to take a shit. He's working. Shit behind somebody's garage.
I think the most public place I've ever shat would be a lake.
Wow.
You think what I did to that lake compares to the thousands of fish that are in there? I mean, they've already ruined it, right?
I don't think I've shit at anything but a toilet or my pants.
We're already swimming in their toilet.
Wow.
Well, obviously when you're a child,
to confess,
shit your pants.
I did it to piss off a girl.
I'm so mad at you. I'm shitting in the lake.
Who had slighted me. No, it was like she had...
Hey, didn't let me touch your boobs. Here's my loaf in the lake.
This girl was being quite flirtatious and then found out that the next day her boyfriend was showing up. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? So I was like, I wasn't pissy about it. I was just like, all right, you were
shitty about it.
I'm not going to go to... Well, I was literally shitty about it. But only because after she had confessed to me, she was still, like, coming on to me. And I was like, no way, dude. Like, and so, haven't you ever done that? Every guy that I know, that I grew up with, has at some point done something really disgusting just because they don't know how to talk to girls and tell them, I actually don't want to fuck you. And it's...
I think...
like, when you have to break up with a chick that you're just kind of banging
in this lake,
and you don't really...
Was she right by you? Like, what was going on? Were you swimming?
We were all swimming out in the lake, and I was like, I'm going to drop a deuce in this lake. I mean, everybody else was grossed out, too, and got out. But she was, more importantly, specifically disgusted and stopped hitting on me for the rest of the weekend.
Were these people you went to school with?
No, these were kind of people that I knew peripherally through going to parties and whatnot, being DJ and shit.
How old were you?
This was, I would have been early 20s. Yeah. I was adult. I was well an adult.
You're an adult male?
Yeah. Dude, I actually, like... this.
You're not going to go on me. I'm shitting in this lake.
That was actually... taken in whole, I bet you most people don't remember that part of the weekend. There was so much crazy shit that went down on there. I mean, almost wrecking four-wheelers.
Shitting in the lake.
Naked bonfires.
Shitting in the lake.
It was quite the hedonist weekend for... I don't think there was any actual sex. I don't think anyone actually got laid on that weekend. But everybody got naked. Everybody got drunk as fuck. Oh, but yeah, I didn't need that baggage, man.
You got out of the lake a couple pounds later.
Sometimes your asshole speaks better than your mouth.
I think the best part of that story is you in your early 20s.
I've done it.
Oh my god.
I mean, more recently, have you ever done it in a shopping bag? If you ever gotta go,
No.
Yeah.
B knows what I'm talking about. He's nodding. If you find yourself in a
I
situation
have done it.
where you've got no choice, you've got a spare
The shopping bag.
Yeah, grab a Kroger bag. You know, if you know it's going to be one of those runny situations, you want to check for holes first.
Mind you, let you know it was when I did it was camping.
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, that's a good one too. Well, first of all, it's got handles on it, and you can just kind of suck it up around your ass, right? There's almost zero chance of missing, and you can conveniently tuck your junk on the outside of it, so you just got asshole. Kind of rides the tank. Right? If you picture this, you squat, you dump, you stand up, you tie that shit off, and you sling it in your neighbor's yard, or wherever.
I bet Joe did that.
I guarantee. His Mike, I saw him. He pretty much crouched over the side of a boat and shit in the lake. When we went fishing.
See? Look, shit happens, man.
This lady in Denver, she keeps shitting in the yard.
The fact that she keeps coming back, like, that's the thing.
Oh, right?
It happens exactly at the same time. Are you shitting me? You don't know this woman? I mean, I think she knows you. There's no fucking way. She's got something for your yard or your family or something. There's no way that this just happens.
I'm running. I got to drop a deuce. I like your yard.
I've heard about being...
I'm going to say it. I like your yard.
I've heard about being regular.
I would like to make in your yard.
But that's ridiculous.
On a daily basis.
I want to know if these people have a dog, because chances are that dog's shitting in that woman's yard.
Oh my god!
It was a worker at a fast food place that found out where somebody lived.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, somebody works.
Somebody
retail.
wronged this woman who lives in that house.
You want extra sauce with that? Here you go.
You know what's going to come down to, right? That woman's husband's fucking this chick. It's always the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the dude who is the cause of shenanigans like this.
That's like the rabbit in the stew pot.
Yeah,
for her. That's the cross country caper
like
in a diaper.
Her husband was putting to this chick. He stopped, so now she's shitting in her yard every week.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, he had to break it off.
Because she's like, husband's sitting there like, I don't know. This is the crazy woman.
He broke it off with her, and she broke a couple off on his lawn.
Yeah. I don't know this woman.
He had to pinch it off.
Calling her on his lunch break. Stop shitting in my fucking yard.
But don't you think that, I mean, the fact that you go out jogging is, what is that, your MO, your cover? Like, if you get caught, you just be like, well, look, I mean, I had to go.
This is what normally happens. People, have to shit while they jog, and they shit in someone's yard.
Like,
ritualistically.
If I had to leave a shit in somebody's yard, I'd do it at like 4:30 in the morning, and I'd just sling it through the car window or something. I don't know. I haven't exactly thought this thing through, but I sure wouldn't do it in the middle of the day when people can go look out their window and go, and do the thing in person. Like, to not take the shit with you. To be like, no, this is going to be personal. They're going to see me shitting on their lawn. Actually, their kids saw them. Think of the children.
Smokey, you know I ain't the smartest man in the world, but from over here, it look like you taking a shit. Damn, get the hell on my back. Let's smoke. You been eating corn, huh? Oh, get the hell on my back. All right, man. All right, man. But look, between me and you, man, when you're done, I'll clean all that shit up for you for $2.
Hey, he's there. What? You better not tell nobody, man.
Man, I'm not, man.
Keep it on the down low.
All right, I'm not like that. I'm gonna keep it down, bro. La la. Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit.
He's there.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
Yeah.
La la.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
The thing about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. We probably don't even need the words, the Name Your Price tool, to tell you that our humpback whale pup gives you options based on your budget, or that our novelty hand buzzer helps you save on car insurance. And that's the thing about the tiny felt bag filled with marbles. At this point, you've heard a lot of ads about the elusive northern bobcat. The Name Your Price tool, the neighbor who baked you banana bread, only from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.